What'd you think of Perfect Dark for the N64, my friend?
We've been waiting, what, 3 years now for this sucker? It's been in development, and let me tell you, fans, it is worth the wait. The animation's great, the graphics are great, the sound is great, the story is great. Basically think GoldenEye times 4, because that's basically what this game is.
But what's the greatest thing about the game? Multiplayer.
If I wanted to play multiplayer by myself with 7 other computer players, some easy, some medium, some hard, and some super freaks, I can do that.
She's got to infiltrate the Datadyne Corporation, find out all this information about an alien infiltration.
You have to steal an alien in this game. How cool is that?
Oh, it's so brilliant.
Sound is absolutely amazing. The music, absolutely incredible.
The music is great, but there's a couple of moments where it gets a little bit cheesy.
You can pop a guy anywhere, and he'll completely react to wherever you hit him. I give this game a 9.9.
Wow, I think that's really high.
That's, boom. This is probably, could be the game of the year.
My favorite part of the game is the alien. Being able to play as those little alien creatures at the end is so much fun. Absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 for me. Moving from this mature-rated, very violent game for the consoles to the most violent video game I've ever played in my life.
It's great.
Soldier of Fortune for the PC. What'd you think of this one?
Soldier of Fortune, it's great. I mean, you go up to guys, you blow people's heads off.
This is not a game that you want your kids anywhere around.
And on the front of the box, it says, look, this game is mega violent.
This game is about upping the ante with the gruesome. I mean, this is basically an anatomy lesson. You can pinpoint shoot any position on a human body and blow it off.
What you do is you take a smaller gun and you shoot him in the leg. Then you can take your shotgun and you take his head off. It's the best.
I'll tell you what creeps me out about this game.
Okay.
It's got the Soldier of Fortune license on it. Their whole idea behind this game was to get as realistic as possible.
People are going to love this.
Personally, I didn't need to see it.
If you like Saving Private Ryan, you can't say crap about this game.
No. Soldier of Fortune, it promotes
you can say the same thing about Saving
Private Ryan was an anti-war film. This is going to be the game that people sit around and talk about and discuss. I was disturbed by it.
If you don't like violent video games, don't get this game. You'll hate it. If you love violence in video games, get it, because this is the best one. I give it an 8.5.
I can't recommend it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I can't recommend it.
That's a completely unfair score. It's an 8.5.
Let's talk about Rayman 2. What did you think of that?
Okay, now getting to stupid little
Rayman 2 for
game.
the Dreamcast.
I give it a 4, because the character's dumb.
I love Rayman 2. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 right off the top. You are going to freak out when you get into this game.
I'm going to sit down.
60 frames a second, tons of levels. Rayman gets to jump on all kinds of vehicles and climb and swing. And in fact, Rayman does not blow chunks off of any other creature in the game, which I enjoyed. He doesn't shoot anybody in the head. And I appreciate that.
I could sit here for the next couple minutes and argue why that game is not a 10. I could do that.
Go ahead.
I could defend that score. It's an okay platform game.
It's an excellent platform game.
It's got really good graphics. It's got really
Amazing
good music.
graphics.
It's very
Incredible
colorful.
music.
But it's not a 10. Perfect Dark is a 10.
Perfect Dark is a 10.
Is a damn near 10. GoldenEye, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, those are 10s. Rayman 2, not a 10. The Dreamcast controls, I don't like the controller on the Dreamcast. I give it what it deserves.
What?
It deserves a 7.8. It's a cutesy little platform game, and if you like that kind of stuff...
If Rayman 2 was packing a machine gun or a shotgun, it'd get like a 9.8.
If he was blowing feet and hands off, it would get a higher score.
It's an excellent game.
It is
I
not
totally
a 10.
stand behind that
Trust me.
score. What do you think of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the Dreamcast and the PlayStation?
What a waste of my time. This is the worst fighting game I've ever played on the Dreamcast.
Oh, give me a break.
It's the worst fighting game ever.
Give me a break.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The characters are incredibly stupid. The graphics are incredibly Super Nintendo.
It's got its own style. It's got a crazy story.
So stupid.
I love this game.
The dumbest fighting game ever. It's a complete Street Fighter ripoff.
It's
made by Capcom.
They don't rip off their own games.
They're ripping themselves off.
No, they're not. If you're a fan of Darkstalkers, which was an awesome Capcom fighting game, This takes all those crazy fighting, flashy moves and explodes them to 100th degree.
I can't believe you're going to recommend this game to people.
I'm going to recommend
people to waste their money.
No, I'm not going to say go out and buy it. You're going to want to test it out before you buy it. I wouldn't say just rush out and buy this thing, but if you give it some time, give it 4 or 5 hours, it's going to grow on you.
Grow on you like fungus and mold.
I'm giving it an 8 on the PlayStation.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And I'm giving it a 7 on the Dreamcast.
Well, the only game we did agree on, people, is Perfect Dark, so go out and get this.
Yeah, well, what's your score on JoJo?
JoJo's Dumbass Adventure gets a 4.5.
You got to open your mind, man.
Yeah, open my mind.
Open your
Put
mind,
the garbage
drop the
in
guns.
It. No, I'm going to go play Soilders of Fortune. That's the one.
You can find all the games featured in Reviews on the Run at all Microplay locations across North America. Remember, Microplay, buy, rent, sell, trade.
If you need your daily fix of the electric playground 24 hours a day, check out www.elecplay.com.
Production assistance for Electric Playground is provided by M-Player, Earth's free multiplayer gaming service. Sony Computer Entertainment, makers of Siphon Filter 2 for PlayStation. And Computech Media, publishers of Insight Video Gaming, Insight PC Gaming, and Insight.com.
Tommy T in the place to be, it's a guarantee. I'm reading out of your book here.
Yeah, well, you've been dealing with the Tommy T in a place to be was yesterday's place where Tommy T was at. Now he's soaring to new generations, new heights. The aliens, look out Saturn, look out Pluto. All the aliens are going to be meeting in, because Tommy T is the place to be if you watch TV.
It's a guarantee.